Greetings and welcome back to Inquisitor Martyr, and she is breaking her back to turn that much. Anyway, what did we do last time? We met up with the Harlequin, we saw the prophecy, we pounded some Xenos with the Crimson Wanderer, we fought some Xenos on foot. We realized that this weapon that we have is actually very, very good, especially since the shots actually do AoE damage, which almost entirely replace our bolt rifle. And, we are trying to track down a Xenos artifact known as a something crown, because according to the prophecy, that is what's going to allow the Alpha Pariah to control her powers. I don't know where the story is going to go, but I believe that by the end of this, she is going to have to sacrifice herself to stop something massive from coming through. Maybe the entirety of the Tyranid Hive or something? I'm not sure. So, let's travel, shall we? Actually, hold on. Faith abilities. Do we have anything new? Let's see. Blessed Bolts. We did in that. Let's see. Transcendent Onslaught. It's a target area. So, oh yeah, we need to replace that one. Heat damage in the front of cone while pulling enemies in front. We're already using that one. Kind of system of fire. Pulls enemies in. Yep, let's put this one in there. So, the strategy is... it's pull them in, toss that in, stun them inside, and then just basically do that. And per second frame kill for the minute. Let's see. We're not really using embodied state form at the moment. For each 2% of your missing HP, no. Character over time, no. Also 200 melee attacks. Well, yeah, this doesn't really matter much because these are activations over here, and we don't have one yet. Let's see, these are all the ones we have. With 3 meter radius that deals weapon damage per second, ticking at 0.25 seconds whenever an enemy is hit by the aura. Limited to a maximum of 8 enemies hit. Interesting. Interesting. If we don't have to activate it, that's a lot of AoE damage. For every percent XP. For every killing blow on champions. Act of Faith. Faith for every dot tick. Let's try this one. And now we can go on the mission. Look at the attack was turned to be about informant. Yes. Loading screen.
And now comes the hard part. You will need to make these unworthy Imperial subjects reveal the location of the Savant.
I don't have time to deal with prisoners and interrogations.
Noospheric analysis shows various cogitators in the area, all properly cleansed and maintained.
Good suggestion. Those machines are probably being actively used by these rebels to conduct their operations. They might provide the information I need.
So it looks like I did pick the right thing for our Act of Faith. It is constantly dealing damage around us, so when we spin around, we'll deal even more damage. Hello! Let's see. And yeah, this gun hits like an absolute truck. Hello!
Be careful, Inquisitor. The Argus shows several patrols moving around in the target area.
Have fun, we'll have fun. Whee! Hold on, what the? Oh. Let's see, what is here?
Watch out, Inquisitor. Those towers will alert the nearby troops.
And it's gone. Now where was I?
So this aura is apparently constantly destroying things that don't require explosives to destroy. Apparently.
Keep your distance from those barrels. One careless shot and the whole area will go up in flames.
Reloading.
You mean like I just did? We don't really need to destroy anything because we already did get
If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining.
What is
Teleport
this?
beacon in range. I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this. For the Emperor!
Cogitator data is fragmented. Crypto litanies are remarkably well versed for those unskilled in the tech mysteries.
Can you decipher it?
A larger sample would exponentially lower the estimated time cost of the procedure.
So much for a surgical strike. I will clear the areas and access the other cogitators.
Hey, let's see. Let's go this way now. The only thing bad about this one is I stand still when I shoot, and my bolt gun let me take little steps between shots, so we'll get used to it eventually. There we go. I don't remember what. Look at all this.
If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining.
There's that teleport beacon, and I think we almost destroyed it.
Priest dealing with this.
Okay, let's see. Magus Torg, unknown Xenos artifact. We have a Commander Larkin. The item in question was received for in-depth analysis without any context regarding its origin or the secret task that was attained. The Fabricatus tag in the TAS data wafer is clearly just an unofficial term to describe a long-extinct Xenos race. Only found in reference to them in the infotomes, Fabricatus objects have solely been discovered in the category sector. Oh, interesting. Dating from millions of years ago. Alpha, the ornaments on the item bear a strong resemblance to Necron symbology, but significant alterations suggest that the Xenos symbols were used without proper understanding their meaning. Is that the Fabricatus discovered Necron and tried to copy it. This makes sense because the Necrons are millions upon millions of years old, like before I think the Earth even existed. Possibly, maybe not so much. Maybe before it was habitable. The cipher servitors with the attached cerebro-glossalio modules managed to decrypt one short segment. It contains reference to a final war, when the real space and the warp will extinguish each other, unleashing the apocalypse on the entire galaxy. But at this stage, I will require more samples to offer more summary. The smugglers employed the services of a Magos to analyze Xenos relics for them. Based on his research on a Fabricatus artifact, he assumed that this long race must have discovered the remains of Necron technology millions of years ago and tried to reverse engineer it.
There's still no data on the location of the person of interest. Located in infotone tagged Fabricatus and Requillery, though.
That unique term again. What could you find out about them?
The data serfs recently finished combing through the material. Warning, 99.9% speculation.
Give me a summary.
The Fabricatus were a Xenos race, confined to the Caligari sector. Extinct for several millions of standard years. Hypothesis, based on Fabricatus archaeofragments. These Xenos tried to adapt Necron technology, with no significant result.
That's exactly what we just read. See, nothing here? No. Oh yeah, beacon, here we go. Okay, let's see, map. Let's see, is there anything over here?
If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining. My ears are bleeding. I must stop this Emperor-forsaken noise.
Here we go, here's the last one.
Let's see what happens now.
Come over here. There we go. Let's see. Let's see, relocating. My research has reached the stage where it requires my most devoted attention. I must temporarily abandon the supervision of the trade in Xenos Relic and leave those imbecile deserters in charge, which is not a decision to make lightly. What else could I do though? The research on the synaptic pseudo-generator unit has clearly reached a stage where it requires thorough field tests and Xenos subjects. I've chosen Dorogov to set up my laboratory in one of the sanctums we used with Team Sigma, working under the command of the Genitor extremists after the quarantine protocols were initiated. I will not make the same mistake as that weak-minded Magos in charge and intend to conduct my research far from the safety of underground vault. Huh.
Encrypted business transaction and financial correspondence analyzed between local subjects and a person with the name tag Savant. Astra Telepathica codes identify the system and the world where the messages originated.
Then we have what we were looking for. It's time to pay a visit to this savant.
Be prepared for anything, Inquisitor. The Savant has a fearsome reputation in my circles.
Hopefully the agents of the Yordos have a similar reputation in your circles.
There we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, what do we get? Venom Toxin Mastery. That's a new passive tree. I don't think we can use it, though. Physical attacks, traffic damage over time. This one, yep. Damage over time, basically. Thought effects disable HP enemy generation. If we had damage over time effects, it would be useful, but we do not. So, oh, hold on, talk to the captain. Before that, though. Nothing. Oh, hold on.
Did you verify the coordinates we had for that mysterious savant?
I did, Inquisitor. It is on Dvorgov, a quarantine world still infested by tyrannids which could spell trouble. Speaking of trouble, There is also an astropathic transmission for you from an Inquisitor of the Ordo Malleus.
I'm Inquisitor Corax, a demon hunter of the Ordo Malleus, and I require your immediate attention. We need your assistance in a most important matter. Find me on my stronghold in the Ventus system. Corax out.
Interesting.
Change of plans, Inquisitor.
No. If you ask me, the Demon Hunters are a secretive branch of the Inquisition, with an exaggerated sense of self-importance. Corax can wait. I must find the Savant first.
I'm not sure. It'll depend on what level the mission is. Let's see, what do you have today? Nothing good. So let's salvage all of this stuff. And what? Let's see, Chaos Undivided. No, Tide of Blood, Chaos Undivided. Oh, so the story is just going to flat out tell us to ignore it. Okay. Okay, well, let's get out of there.
Tech Priest, I need some ideas. How can I find a secret hideout in a desolate void port?
The decree of tech preservation guarantees the long-term maintenance of our sacred data lots, even on worlds deemed temporarily uninhabitable.
If I understand you correctly, the Cogitator network must be functioning, and it could provide clues about the area.
The assumption is correct.
These are some very small drop pods. Weird for there to just be a chest here. And that is literally all that was there. Huh. Well, this sounds fun.
Xenos are truly a blight upon this subsector.
Considering the adaptability of this race, the phenomenon is completely explicable.
I'm much more interested in why anyone would choose a Tyranid-infested city as a hideout.
Consider the Xenos presence as a defensive system.
Hello.
I wonder what this machine does.
I'll turn this on, and it did. Excellent.
All this wreckage bears the sigil of the Adaptus Mechanicus. What happened here?
Exactly the clue. Initiated most River Technoarchaeologist Beta Tract. Oh, this guy again. Try to contain the Xenos threat currently infesting Voidport. I have no idea what that is. What is M? No idea. Operation successful. Bioscanners failed to show the large number of organisms hiding in the service tunnels. Unsuccessful. Losses significant of constructs, human retinue eliminated, current status, situation critical.
This is interesting. This retinue was working for a techno-archaeologist. It could be the savant we seek.
I presume the contingent was trying to eradicate the local Tyranid threat.
Quite the contrary. They were trying to gain control of the Xenos population.
I keep an open mind, but even I find that idea hard to swallow. On another note, the data slate contains location tags for their home base.
Where is it?
We have no information as yet. The tech priest is working on it.
Come on, loot. Machine got spirit. Nothing that caught my attention. Oh, look at this. So that was just a random elite in the area with no loot. Sad. Or I just didn't see the loot drop.
Loading. Kill the heretic.
Where to go? Here we go. Well, that was something. No, just a lone Hormigaunt. This does not appear to be the way, but let's check for some extra loot. There's the loot we're looking for. Where does this go?
The void port defense systems have been activated.
That treacherous savant has control over the entire system. He's trying to stop me.
At least you don't need any more proof that you are on the right track.
I mean, it says it's activated, but it's not attacking us.
Loading. I wonder what this machine does.
Interesting. So our little shield here is not dealing as much damage as I was hoping it would do. There we go. Second clue. Truck. Estimation of the designated Fabricatus excavation shed. We have initiated the alpha phase of the excavation protocols in Zone A3 Theta. And even the earliest findings seem to prove that the current Xenorite theories concerning the Fabricatus race might be fundamentally mistaken. Our clear enigma's preliminary scans indicate that the structures were erected millions of years ago, but the mysterious material components continue to defy explanation as to how any artificial material could have survived for eons. Have produced unclear results, and the function of these ruins is still shrouded in mystery. Also, I find these ruins profoundly strange. There poses a possibility that these structures used to be colossal machines rather than simple buildings. As a dominant theory stipulates, certain symbols and etchings on the metallic surfaces remind me of the areas we found during our first expedition into the heart of the void in the Theta cluster, perished by the metal cocoons of unidentified Zero's origins. Very similar symbols, throbbing like living hearts and driving among the debris of the asteroid fields. Perished by the metal cocoons of unidentified Xenos origins. Could they be talking about the something similar to the Cadium pylons? What is the name of that metal there? Void metal, no metal. Anyway, the thing the Cadium pylons are made of that completely nullifies any and all warp abilities within their area. Oh, there's a chest. Ooh, a big chest. I didn't see anything particularly big. Let's not get involved with them if we don't have to. And this was a whole lot of nothing. So we gotta get involved with these guys. So we came all this way for nothing, essentially. We really gotta walk all the way back. It does appear to be so because we missed one of those. Alright, let's do some editing here. on the clan effects.
I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this.
Well, that was an interesting distraction, but time to run some more. Okay, finally back.
I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this.
Breaching the data vault has failed. You need to power up the auxiliary mainframe.
Send me the coordinates to that mainframe.
And it's gonna be where we already were, isn't it? Yep.
See that Vox station? There's an incoming transmission.
An attempt to communicate. Good. My target must be getting nervous.
You have entered Research Zone 17. Trespassing is strictly prohibited. You must leave immediately.
You must be the Savant. I'm an agent of the Holy Ordos, and I have questions for you.
I only answer to the Machine God, Inquisitor. The work I'm doing here is of paramount importance. We must be prepared for the return of the High Fleet.
This is treachery, and you will pay for your insolence.
I don't think so. But I hope you don't mind participating in a little experiment first.
Okay, so he's technically not wrong. Preparing for the return of the High Fleet is obviously something good. Why she suddenly went and called them a traitor, or called treachery, not sure. But good thing everything here is already cleared, so. Here we go, finally here.
What are you doing here, Tech Priest?
Displaying necessary initiative. Accessing the mainframe requires knowledge of Tier 4 administrative charts. Defend the area while the process is being completed.
I appreciate your resourcefulness, but next time you must ask my permission first.
For your information, Inquisitor, I will record your combat for further analysis. First, I found your intrusion bothersome, but I realize that your presence here grants me the opportunity to study the combat patterns of the Tyranids more thoroughly. You are doing the work of the Omnissiah.
For the Emperor!
And explosions.
A new wave of Tyranids is approaching. Stay alert, Inquisitor.
Imagine that turret. Plop you down there. Plop you down there. That should mean
I have spent decades working on my synaptic pseudo generator unit, but it was a failure. I set out to build a device that could control the Tyranids, and it was deemed impossible. But I can't give up on my vision yet.
Loading.
Another wave of Tyranids, Inquisitor.
The persistence of my misguided brother there is getting frustrating, Inquisitor. Just like your unwelcome visit. I know you want to judge me, but I seek to save these organisms pose a huge threat. But if we could find a way to control them one day, just think about the potential.
Hello.
Bioscans show no more incoming hostiles. Also, data analysis complete. Voidport structural records have been processed. The location of the underground facility is available.
Excellent. It is time to pay a visit to that treacherous madman and discuss experiments.
Yay, level up. So this is going to be interesting. Okay, one attribute point and a level up. Not sure what this point is. But let's see, character, this puts us to 15 resolve. Nope. Yes, 15. Excellent. That gives us shield drain and what do we have here? That's Remember the Faith, and we need to. Oh yeah, and passive. We are doing physical attacks, and we do this. On one enemy on physical skill use, damage max on debuff can be applied per second. Resets the debuff enemy takes 10% damage stack. Yep. And with that, we are done because we do not do bleeding damage. And that means we will go for probably warfare. We started in the beginning, but we stopped using melee weapons, and now we are using another melee weapon. Let's see, probably nothing. Oh, here we go. 17. There we go. And let's see, a flamer, minus 70 quality, 70 quality. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to find anything worth our time these days. As tends to happen in games like these, you eventually, hold on. You eventually reach a point where all the stuff that drops just is no good for you. Are we done? Yep. Okay, let's go deal with this dude. Ugh, I forgot to change that out. Oh well.
I'm the inner sanctum of this facility.
Considering the nature of the savant's experiments, I would be very grateful for some pict grabs if you find some of his devices.
I don't think this will be a peaceful stroll into his sanctum.
She didn't say complete, just pictures of anything you see.
I thought that the Savant employed these treacherous rebels only for smuggling, but he has an entire cohort of them as a private army.
Did we just grab something with a giant shield on it? Where are we getting this giant shield from? I have no idea. Anyway, let's use that. Oh, I can't use it. Where are we getting this shield from? No idea. But I'll take it. There we go. Let's see, this is to go hive coordinate on a tad, blah, 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 trust me. Despite the dangers of the harsh planetary environment, blah, and the suboptimal circumstances, we have managed to locate the site of the Fabricatus ruins. However, a significant Eldari contingent has appeared in the vicinity, and they are clearly moving towards the ruins. Oh.
That is interesting. This savant sent an expedition to a former Fabricatus world and encountered the Eldari from the Craft World Tuathal.
Interesting indeed. Oh, hello.
Inquisitor! Spare our lives! We surrender! We have been tricked!
I am aware that you have been led astray by an indoctrinated tech priest of the Imperium.
If you are willing to sacrifice your lives to help me stop your treacherous master.
Now you have your chance to prove your true loyalty.
We will not fail the Imperium again, Inquisitor.
So he's got this symbol because if he went with the other, we would have fought them right here and now. But no reason to say no to some perfectly good meat shields.
I find your intrusion extremely inconvenient. I must warn you to leave immediately.
This is your last chance to surrender. Corporation might still save your life.
My orders will not permit that. Defense protocol.
I have faced numerous threats, but I didn't expect to fight an Adaptus Mechanicus battle automata.
Destroying these ancient machines feels like sacrilege. We need to initiate canticles of penitence to the machine god.
So probably everything we see here are things that you can do as the Mechanicus class that was released along with this patch.
I understand you, Inquisitor. The thirst for knowledge is what is driving you into danger. You of all people can't blame me for craving knowledge. The long and arduous study of Xenos relics is extremely valuable notions about a machine that could turn the Xenos into useful weapons for the Imperium. I have failed to construct a functioning prototype, but I could be so close.
I have no idea why my shield is so big. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Kill the heretic.
Oh, hello, and squish. It's the Disruptor. Those robots, those guys just got an upgrade in the Oxyvomin Balanced Data Slate that was just released. Hello, Hormigons.
Reloading.
You might find it difficult to believe me, Inquisitor, but I truly don't want to kill you. But now you leave me no choice.
Is that really the best you can do? Apparently that was the best he could do. It's probably not this way.
Inquisitor, you are unstoppable. Look, I didn't want to resort to bleeding. I've only been following orders from the upper echelons of Forge Well Fuel.
But your Inquisitorial override code will grant you access.
Let's see what happens now.
That's what happens. So we are definitely doing something that is increasing our shield, but I have no idea what.
Inquisitor, you have victoriously overcome all the obstacles I placed in your way. I am humbled, but also amused.
I didn't come here to judge you for your sins, but you have left me no choice.
I have been following the orders of my Fabricator General. This is a secret research sanctum preparing for the return of the High Fleet. It was all classified.
All that is what you want me to believe.
Is there any way I can convince you that I am a loyal Imperial subject?
We will see. I seek an ancient Xenos relic, once crafted by the extinct Fabricatus race.
That is a relief, because I can help you with that. The Xenotech relics of the Fabricatus has been an obsession of mine for a long time.
And financing your heretical experiments by smuggling Xenos relics was just a coincidence.
Pursuing my work requires resources.
I need a particular artifact from their long-lost homeworld, but I don't know where it is.
I have that information, which I obtained in unfortunate circumstances. I sent an expedition there once, but they encountered the Alderi and quickly met their demise.
And what happened after that?
Why do you think I'm hiding in the middle of a tyrannid-infested planet? The Eldar may look like fools, but they are dangerous.
Let's take a minute, and I appreciate that. Stocky track. Let's should be death, but he was finally noticed as a very good general. I was worried that this time. Yes.
You have been given a second chance. Don't waste it.
You will not regret this choice.
I have the information I've been looking for. I'll return to the ship now.
I mean, because he technically is helping the Imperium. The Tyranids are quite literally the biggest threat in the galaxy. So, that was that. I do really need to figure out what is giving me that giant shield. And it seems to be based on the damage I deal or something I kill. So I'll have to go look through my equipment, even though the only thing we ever changed was one thing.
I am not in the habit of allowing anyone to ignore my summons. We're engaged in the most devastating battle the Caligari sector has ever witnessed.
Is the situation connected to that abnormal warp rift in the system?
It is. We call it the Dark Nexus. A bloated, terrible warp anomaly, continuously expanding. We could be witnessing the birth of another Eye of Terror.
By the Emperor, that is a very bold and unsettling assertion.
Just think about it, Inquisitor. Another sub-reality in the Imperium, existing within both the real space and the warp, would open up a new front with an endless tide of enemies.
And how could I assist your battle?
As I've been notified by Inquisitor Krabat from the Ordo Hereticus, you have an asset on your ship, with extraordinary capabilities against the warp. It could help us.
The asset is a she, not an it. And indeed, your information correlates with an ancient prophecy about the potential of the Alpha Pariah. But before we could even begin to discuss how she could help us, I must find an artifact that would channel her abilities. Otherwise, there might be grave consequences.
I pray to the Emperor that you find that artifact soon. We will talk later.
Right, I like this guy. Straight to the point, honest, and no muddling about. No level up. Who do we talk to? Oh, now we gotta find his lost expedition. Okay, so let's do this. Sort by favorite? No, sort by rarity. That's a horrible way to sort things. What about level? Horrible, horrible. This is by far the most efficient thing. And, oh, hold on. Nope, the minus 70 all the way at the bottom. Nope, nothing more. Now, let's figure out why we are getting a giant shield. Cooldown, chance of hit, critical dot, kills, melee damage bonus, heat damage bonus, range damage. Wait, is it related to this? Consume faith, kill commander, no, none of that. Kill regular enemies on your level or higher, no. Movement contempt, no. Debuffs, damage taken, no. 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 Generation, HP on hit. Where are we getting that giant shield? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look that up. Or maybe is it our passive? Is it the passive we grabbed here on critical hits? Physical attacks. Is it this one? Nope, it shouldn't be that one, and I have no idea where we're getting that from. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time where we go figure out what it is. So, later.